Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. In this video I'm going to be making this beautiful shade container arrangement which I have in my back porch currently. They are doing absolutely amazing. So let's get right into the planting. So I have this terracotta pot already filled with the potting soil and the compost. And now I'm just going to place the plants which I'm going to use just to see how I would like to arrange them. So I'm using 3 of these big plants, and the small ones I'm going to be using are the begonias. So this is the melting fire heuchras, and this one is the fern. Its name is the Dryopteris affinis. I have shown this fern in my previous videos where I had done the winter care on this and also the pruning update on this one. So because I have left it in the pot which I purchased for almost more than a year, it was completely root bound and very hard to loosen the roots. So I literally had to use this weeding tool and loosen the roots. I tried to loosen the roots as much as possible by breaking it apart, and later I even ended up using the scissors to cut the root ball. So talking in detail about the plants I'm using, the first one, as you can see, it is a fern. Its name is called as Dryopteris affinis, and other common names are golden shield fern and scaly male fern. Dryopteris affinis is a robust semi-evergreen fern forming a rosette of erect bright yellow-green leaves when it's young, and later when it grows into a bigger size during the summer, it has this rich green color with dense persistent scales on the stems, and the foliage is going to be semi-evergreen. It is hardy to zone 5, and this is a partial shade to a full shade plant. So please make sure that you plant it in a partial shade area or a full shade area. My plant gets shade all day long, and it gets only a few minutes, I would say 40 to 50 minutes of sunlight only during the evening time. It does very well in any type of soil, and it gets to an ultimate height of 1 to 1.5 meters and 0.5 to 1 meter in width over the period of 5 to 10 years, which is a very good time. So the second plant I'm using in this arrangement are the heuchras. This is called as the melting fire heuchera or the coral bells. They have these ruffled beautiful leaves which emerge. When they emerge, they are bright red and they turn into this deep maroon color as they age. And during the late spring and early summer, they form these pinnacles of small bell-shaped creamy white flowers which bloom on the dark red stems rising up to like 18 inches. Yeah, but I haven't seen the blooms yet. I don't know, maybe I was too late to buy them, or maybe they are yet to come. I'm not sure. But these plants perform best in part shade and full shade, which is what I have them now in, and they are fairly pest and disease free. So that's about it. So I have followed the rule of planting containers, which is the thrillers, fillers and spillers for this container as well. So my thriller definitely is the fern, and my spillers are the heuchras, and my fillers are begonias with a little pop of color. They have these red flowers. So coming to the detail about the begonias, these begonias are called as chili chocolate begonias. This is my first time planting these begonias. So I also forgot to mention that I have added the all-purpose plant food, about 2 handfuls roughly, into each container and mixed them up very well with the soil, and then planted all these plants. So coming back to the begonias, its name was chili chocolate begonias. As I said already that this is my first time growing begonias, so I was just looking in the garden center for something that is going to contrast in my container with a little color. So it was looking really nice along with the fern, and it was having these deep red flowers, and the foliage was reddish brown. It was going along well with the hue grass and the fern, so I thought I would just place them in that. So I'm sorry I don't have a lot of knowledge or a lot of information about the begonias in this video, but yeah, I think it's a shade plant as well. That's what it said on the container, the tub which I purchased. So it's doing currently very well in this container along with the hue grass and the fern. But right now when I'm recording this video, it's been almost 2 months. I'm very late on posting this video. The plants have grown so much. I'm actually planning to take out the hue grass and plant them somewhere else, because the fern has grown so big, and hue grass are also doing amazing, and the begonias have started to put on a lot of flowers, so they're really looking very nice. I'll be sure to add few photos at the end of this video, and in the current situation they are. So I have used like 2 hue grass and I think 4 begonias in each of these containers, 4 or 5 maybe. At the beginning obviously the container looks a bit empty and not that put together, because I have left room to grow as well. But right now when I'm recording this video, the container is looking absolutely amazing. It has filled up so much, and the contrast of the foliage of all these 3 plants is just speechless. Planted these containers end of May to be a summer container for all the summer months, and ever since they have been doing really well. And this is how my container is looking after planting, and this is almost after 1 month, which is early July, I think July 1st. This is how they were looking. It's completely filled up, and this is today when I'm recording it, July 9th, and all of the plants have grown a lot. I mean, the hue grass is just going crazy, and the begonias have put on a lot of growth. The chocolate chili chocolate begonia, it's looking so beautiful, and the fern has also grown very big. But one thing which I could notice in this both containers was one of the hue grass was growing big and one of the hue grass stayed very small. As you can see, this one, it's growing, it's putting on new growth, but it's very little. But the other one has gone very big, so I feel like it's competing for space with the other plants. So I might just go ahead and remove the hue grass from this one and put it in another shade container. So this is how the containers are looking in my back garden near my door, and I hope that you all like this arrangement and this gave you some inspiration to plant a container in your home as well. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching.